Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, and welcome to the next episode of the survival series. How are we all doing today? Let's get some waves, let's get some thumbs up, let's get some action going in chat. How are we all doing today? Hopefully you guys have had a good day so far. Dan, hey, what's going on? Colton, hey, what's going on? Lama, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Cinematic, hey, what's going on? Cool, so we're back with another survival series live here in Stormworks. Let's get some energetic live action going up in chat here. Alvin, hey, what's going on? Welcome. Sorry guys about being a little bit late. Times got mixed up, but we're here. We're all good. I don't know what's coming today. I don't know if we're getting an announcement in Stormworks. We're getting an update in Stormworks. I don't know anything that's happening this week. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I'm sure the devs will announce something. Usually, probably in about an hour's time. I don't know. We'll see. Dan, hey, what's going on? Welcome. Nuke, hey, what's going on? Welcome. Grubby here, what's welcome. So, guys, let's jump straight in Stormworks and let's get started with the stream for today. So we're in the game and let's get loaded up with the survival series. So remember in the last episode, we tried using jets. It went okay, we did a really good speed. So we might play around with jets today and see if we can add the turbines or the exhaust at the back of the jets. Just get a little more speed out of it, but we'll play around with them and see how we can do it. But otherwise from that, today's focus, I think, is going to be missions, guys. We need to earn some money. We are very short on money at the moment. So we are going to focus on getting some money in here. Cool. So if you guys remember in the last episode, we added the pylons on and they automatically disconnect when we're at 0 fuel. And we don't have enough money to actually add the fuel onto this. So what I might actually go and do is I actually might remove these just to get a little bit of money back. Maybe not. I'm not too sure if I'll remove them. Actually, what I want to do is I want to unconnect the disconnect thing because I might want to refuel these at a later point in time when we're out in the world. So I'm actually just going to stop it from automatically disconnecting those and it's going to be a manual disconnect there. I think will be cool. Fantastic. Okay, cool. Let's go. How much cash? So we got 18,000 cash, and that's with no fuel inside it currently at the moment. So I'm expecting to get around 5,000's worth of fuel out of this creation. Hopefully, will be enough. One thing I did want to do is I want to just have a look at the gyro and just see what settings I had on the gyro. I think I want to get my roll sensitivity up to about 85 and my yaw sensitivity, I want to get it down to probably about 80%. We'll test those settings and see how they work, but I think that should be all right. We'll need to play around with it a bit. And hopefully, once we get some more money, guys, we can start adding some more features, like maybe a nice big searchlight that we can go and rotate around, maybe a camera underneath here, maybe a radar, and a few other things we can possibly add onto this creation. But at the moment, I'm pretty happy with it. We've done quite a lot of things, and for a survival series, you know, creation, I think this VTOL is really pretty cool. Okay, let's go and do some missions, guys. So currently we are, what's the time? I don't even know what the time is. How do we check the time again? I guess we're just gonna go over here, aren't we? Could you look at the clock? So it is currently daytime, so that's fine. So we'll carry on playing. You guys can see it's not too dark. It's raining a little bit, and I think the wind is up a bit. Do we have any missions that we need to go and do around us? So we've got obviously Stormlink. So we could outfit our creation just for Stormlink and just focus on Stormlink missions. That's something we could do. We can get a lot of seats inside. What do you guys think? Let's get a vote in chat. Do you guys want me to focus on normal missions like towing things and putting out fires, or do you guys want to focus on Stormlink just for a little while we get started? Let's get a little vote happening in chat quickly. Do you want Stormlink or do you want normal missions? Let me know in chat. Let me know, chat. Heliplane. It's called a VTOL. Yes, it is. It is a VTOL. Money, money, money. Yes, we need money right now. We do need money. Yeah, today's live. We don't usually do a live stream on Fridays, especially at this time. The reason why I've been on holiday, guys, been a little bit low on videos at the moment, and I know you guys wanted a survival series video, or live stream, so that's why we did it. I didn't want to miss out this week's one, so that's why we have a survival series stream this week. And this time, why not? Hopefully you guys are all getting ready for a weekend, nice and relaxed weekend. If those of you in the UK, nice long bank holiday weekend. Stormlink, looks like a lot of you guys are voting for Stormlink. So what we're going to do then is let's outfit our creation just for Stormlink. So to do that, we're just going to come in here. We're going to move our seats around. We're going to have to rename them and renumber them. But what I'm thinking is possibly getting some more seats. Actually, I could probably get away with not doing that. What if we were to just add another row? See, I can't go too close to this, but I can get another row all the way along here. So that could be quite useful. So what if we were to just do, let's see, should we just do like a black line going all the way here and maybe all the way here, and we'll just throw seats literally on all of that. We might as well do it here too, but let's just grab these seats for now. We're just going to add a bunch of seats in here. That way we can transport a lot more people. We do have this little winch thingamajiggy underneath here. We could get rid of that because it does block quite a lot of seats, doesn't it? Or we could just move it to somewhere outside the creation for now. Like we could move it over here and then we can just wheel it in every single time. I think that's probably going to be my best solution. So let's just grab that. And let's just grab that whole thing. And what we're doing is just going to cut it. And we're just going to plop it like over there for now. It is still connected. So if you guys check, if we go to the rope is still connected. So we'll just wheel that in or winch that in once we spawn the creation in. We're going to add a bunch more seats in here. So there's a few more there, and we'll add a bunch more here at the back so we can just focus on Stormlink, and then we'll probably get some more seats in. I want to get let's get both areas on so we can get some more seats in here. Unfortunately we do see the wheels, but it's fine, it's fine. I guess we could skip that, couldn't we? We could just do seats here at the back. Cool. So let's go and add that in there. Let's just do a little painting also. So I think I have replace. Yeah, I don't want replace on. Cool, so we've got that. We need to just go bring this in here, grab this, and we should be able to fit a couple seats here. 1, 2, delete that, and then come underneath. Could delete that, couldn't I? Let's just come underneath here and just put these in, make sure it's the same color. That's the rest. There we go. So we've got a bunch more seats in here now. A lot, actually. A lot more seats than what we had before. We could even extend this over here. We could get another 2 more seats in. Yeah, there we go. So a bunch more seats in. That way we can do some real Stormlink stuff. Okay, let's go and number these. I don't even know what number we're up to at the moment. 14, 10. What is bound on this? So we have 9. I don't even know what number we're on. Let's just go to, let's start by 21. Seat, and let's do seat 21, 22. And I'm just going to repeat the same process. And this is how we use Stormlink, guys, is you have to number your seats. That's how the code reads the seats you have. And then along with that, we also need to remember that when we get inside the creation, we need to actually set the capacity of the vehicle. So we've just increased by quite a bit. 27, 28, that's meant to be 29. This one's meant to be 30. And then we have these ones at the back. So this will be 31, 32, 33, and 34. I think that is enough for now. That gives us quite a bit of seats. As I said, I don't know exactly how many. So we got 1. Hold on. So where's 1? I don't even know where 1 is anymore. So we got 11, 12, wow, my number skills are not great at the moment. Did I not number this correctly? Or did I delete? Ah, I deleted some, didn't I? 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we got 5, 6, 7, 8. Where's 9 and 10? Did we delete 9 and 10, chat? Or was there 9? Oh, there's 9 there. There's 10 there. And then we've got... oh yeah, 11, 12, 13, 14. And then we should have, in theory, 15, 16, 17, 18. And then we start on 21. Okay, so we go here. So this would be 15, 16, 17, 18. And then we can come here. 19, 20. Okay, so that gives us 28 seats in total, if I'm correct. Okay, that should give us enough seats in here. Let's go do some missions. And yeah, let's go and do some missions. So I do just want to check my fuel quickly before we do head off, chat. So try and get in here. Come on. There we go. So fuel, we have 4,300 liters. We've got quite a lot of seats in here. One thing we do need to do before we set off is we just need to lower this, and then we need to just winch that in. So we can go here and we can do this. Oh, actually, maybe that's a little bit too soon to do that. Where is this stuff? This is what we want to move out the way. There we go. And then we want to try and get that up the ramp. So can I bring it over here so that it goes up this ramp? Is a good question. Might just actually be easier to do once we're up in the air, to be honest. Let's just see if we can winch this in. Oh yeah, we can. Oh, seems like it's gone on the other side, hasn't it? Okay, I think that's going to be easier to do once we're up in the air, so we'll focus on that later on. Alright, cool, let's get our ramp up, and let's go and do some Stormlink. Aiden Llama Gaming, hey, what's going on? Caleb, hey, what's going on? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Now, the cool thing about Stormlink is you don't actually have to get out of your vehicle. You can just fly over to it, stop, load the guys up, and then carry on, really, which is really useful. Cool, so let's get our interior lights on, let's get our engine on, RPS up to roughly around 17 today. And we're going to go out, we're going to get nav lights on, interior lights on, and the first place I'm going to go to is the airport, and let's go and pick up people at the airport, and then we'll go to the hospital, pick up people there, and so on and so forth. Here we are moving forward, that's fine, you can see my winch system there underneath, that's fine too. Let's go forwards a little more. Blaz, hey, what's going on, man? Welcome. Cool, let's go up a little bit, guys. Don't I have enough RPS on my engines? Let's go up a little more, 20. There we go. Cool. And while we're doing that, guys, I'm just going to go and winch this stuff in. Yeah, let's winch it in. So we do this, and then winch up. Cool. And then that. There we go. Cool. So we should be able to head off now. We're going to start at an altitude of roughly around 200. We're going to get our alt hold on. We're going to get our autopilot in. And we're going to turn the autopilot on, and there we go. Oh, why are we dropping? Do I not have enough RPS up? Let's get more RPS. Okay. So I need a little bit more RPS on that. Cool, so we're heading over to the airport base. We're going to pick up some people there. You can see the wind is quite stronger. And then we're going to get some more money, and then we're going to think about adding those rockets, well, not rockets, but the exhaust onto these jet engines. That way, when we're moving in this direction, we get a little more speed for free, in theory. The game is fun. Yeah, it is. It is I've synced, I think, roughly around 4,000 hours into this game. It is really fun. It is. Depends on what you want to do with it, actually. That's the cool thing. More money, 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 money. Exactly. Cool. So we're heading off. I maybe want to add some more things here at the top, just to close that area off. Cool. What speed are we doing? So, we're using quite a lot of fuel. I can get this down. We start to drop RPS is the problem. And alt. We are getting there, which is fine. We're doing a decent-ish speed. Everything else seems fine. We could even possibly look at removing some of the generators on there, because we've got quite a bit of generators on. That's one thing we could do. Oh, you know what I think I need to do? I think I need to play around with my gearbox settings. I think I've messed around with my gearbox settings. So we'll do a few missions and then we'll take the guys back to do that. Cool, let's land over here. So we're going to take this and this off, and we're going to go down for a landing. We're not going to use the afterburner. We're just going to use the regular exhaust. Just the regular exhaust doesn't increase your, if I'm correct, doesn't increase your fuel consumption because you're not pumping fuel into it. You're just using the power from the engine itself. Cool. So we're going to just land here. We're going to load all these guys up. Let's get our brakes on. Cool. Nice touchdown there. Let's go, and firstly, let's do P cap. How many did we have, chat? I can't remember now. 28 seats. Okay. So P cap 28. I think it's one word. No. Question mark P cap 28. Whole word. Yes. And then we do P load all. I think. Yes. P load all. So that's 10 people now loaded into the VTOL. I don't know what those people are meant to be doing because they're apparently not meant to go anywhere. As you can see, there's no more people here. And these people need to go to the hospital. So we're going to set a new waypoint of the hospital, which is over here. And we're going to go and fly there. So let's clear the current waypoints. Let's enter the new one in. Let's put our alt hold on. And let's put our waypoint on. So we should be flying there, hopefully. Automatically. And there's actually a plane there. Ooh, lightning. Do you guys remember what happened last time when there was lightning? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to increase my altitude to 1,200. Or what is it? Do you fly low to avoid that? I can't remember. Whoa, hello. VTOL's having some fun. Okay. Maybe not just yet. Let's do 200. Let's go forwards without crashing. We did enter our new waypoint, didn't we? Oh, we didn't. That's probably an issue. There we go. Okay, and let's get our alt down to about 100. That way we hopefully don't get hit by lightning here. Yeah, there's a regular one and there's an afterburner one. The afterburner one you can turn on and off and you can throw fuel into it. That way you get more speed. You can actually increase your speed, not by much. I honestly haven't found it increase your speed. I have used it on one of my jets, but yeah, just by adding the regular exhaust you can get some more speed. I think last episode, guys, we got up to what, 300 or 400 or something like that. I can't remember. With tactical descent, exactly, a couple flips here and there. We could probably even go lower than this, so we could probably go down to about 60. Oh, that's 600. Nope, no, 60. 60 should be alright. We should just float over these islands, hopefully. We are heading in the right direction. That way we don't get struck by lightning. If we do, we're straight into the ocean or into these islands, if we do get struck. You can get to, I think you can get to Mark 1 in Stormworks, but that's with glitches and a few other things. I think the speed cap of engines is roughly around 580, 600 kilometers per hour, if I'm correct. I think it's just a physics limitation of anything. It's just the physics limitation of what the game can handle in terms of speed. And you'll notice that if you start going over that like 500 mark, some things just start freaking out in Stormworks, which is unfortunate because, you know, having speed and rescue is quite useful. But yeah, some things just don't really do well with speed here in Stormworks. Apparently there's a boat that needs rescuing. Don't know where. It hasn't really given us a search grid anywhere, but that's fine. Cool, so we might even buy some more areas. We've got 3,000 to buy, so we might maybe buy the observatory, or we might buy some more islands here. That way, we can get some more money and doing some short little missions here. Could be cool. Okay, cool. So we're coming up to Hospital Island. We can probably drop our descent down to about 40. How are we on fuel? Okay, so we've used about 1,000's worth of fuel, which is fine. Perfectly fine. We're trying to get some quick money missions here using Stormlink. We're also going to keep an eye out for any containers or crates, whatever you guys want to call them, out in the ocean, because that will provide us with some free money. So I don't know if there is one. Is that a crate underneath the tree there? No, it's not. It's a bench. Sad. Just keep an eye out. Chat, I'm tasking you with trying to keep an eye out for any extra crates. What's all that in the water there? It's like furniture and stuff, isn't it? What the heck? Hold on. What the... I don't have any binoculars, but I would love to see... Oh, I can't really see. I'd love to see what that is down there in the water. Is this furniture? Don't know where the furniture came from, but okay. Let's just go down land here. I might want to check the hospital and see if there's any boxes or crates inside there. There might just be one. Let's also unload these people. So question mark P unload, I think it is. Can I try getting closer? Oh, we need to get closer to the terminal. Okay. So let's go down that way. I think also all the terminal buildings have disappeared. There's lightning. Great. So I think we need to go like really close here. So that should be alright. Sorry, people at the back of the VTOL. I'm sorry if I'm squashing you. That should be... Oh, I'm actually off. Yeah, that should be alright. As long as we don't die. So we're doing P unload. Hey, there we go. And we're going to do E load. And we're going to load all of them. It's only 5 people apparently. Okay. I don't know where they need to go either, but we're just going to load them up. And I'm not going to search this island for any crates. I didn't see any. So we're just going to go straight to North Harbor here. New waypoint. Plop it in. This can go up to maybe about 80 now. Get that on and get that on. That was quite an aggressive turn, but that's fine. See, there's people down there. See all those people down there? Is that a... It's not a rescue mission, is it? No, it's not. See, I feel like... Remember last time we had some missions that were kind of bugged out? Might be again. How do you feel about starting a new career and editing the money back to hard, etc. So we can see the new hospital ship? Well, I've shown you guys the new hospital ship, and it's pretty straightforward. And we're not doing any rescue missions there right now, so we wouldn't even make use of the hospital ship even if we had it. And I know it also patrols kind of like here in the middle, like there, which is not really much use to us considering we've got a lot of hospital islands closer to us. Gavin, hey, what's going on? Welcome to the stream, man. A crate, great. Maybe on the beach. We'll keep an eye out for crates. I didn't see any earlier. That's a great example of AI helicopters there. Right there. Great example of AI helicopters. Just chilling in the water. I don't know what happened to that guy. Okay, let's go down here. So we're going to get this off. And we're just going to go straight down. Yeah, you can see the terminals have bugged out. They've not all loaded in. I think that's some type of coding issue, possibly with the Stormlink mod. Or they haven't reloaded in with saved games. Or something in the Lewis script has changed or something like that. Cool. Let's unload. Who needs to unload it? So let's do unload. Did I do it right? Oh, question mark P unload. There we go. No one to disembark, so let's just load new ones. So we're going to do P load. Oh. Okay, so we got 7 people in. I don't know where they're meant to go, but okay. Let's take them off to the next point. So we're going to go to Halt. Get those guys all sorted out. So we're going to get the new one in. We're going to get our old Halt back on. And there we go. New waypoint. Perfect. Fly there for me, please. Automatically. The helicopter might have got struck by lightning? Possibly. It possibly could have. I'm not too sure. But there is a very strong chance that it could have. How do you think? I think we're fine for altitude. Don't you guys think? Yeah, I think we're okay. Our 80 altitude, I think, is doing us alright. Cool. Fuel, we're on 2,000, so I'm probably going to drop these guys off, and then I'm going to think about maybe going back, guys. That could be something we need to think about. Now, having the issue, or not issue, having the diesel engines that we had on before this creation was really useful because they were so cheap and they were so easy to run. I will, however, once we get down here, I'm going to search for some crates and things and see if we can find some crates down here at the island. I'm going to start lowering ourselves down here also. What is the mod? The mod is Stormlink. So usually there's some stations and things that are built here, but mine have deloaded. I'll probably get them loaded in a few minutes. I think there is a command to get them loaded in, so we'll probably get them loaded in a few minutes. Oops, don't know what the autopilot's doing. Cool. Let's offload guys here. So unload. It's P unload, isn't it? Always forget about the P. So we got 150 for dropping these people off. At the moment, it's not really worth doing it, but oh well. Cool. So we've offloaded those people. As I said, I want to go and search for. I want to go and search to see if there's any crates around here. There must be a crate or something around this area. That way we can just get a quick 5,000, and that would really help us with our fuel situation at the moment. Let's have a quick look inside this. So there might be. I think we've already searched this because all the doors are open. Yeah, I think we did search this. It doesn't hurt to have another quick look. I will also search some of these buildings and just have a quick look and see if there's no. There might be something in the church. Yeah, it's quite a lot of people there. I think they didn't despawn because we have reloaded the game several times. I don't think they've despawned, and that's the thing, and that's why there's so many people like just hanging out there. Let's check some of these buildings. I think some of them I've already searched before, but we're just going to do a quick search inside here. Before we head off with the helicopter. I put the brakes on, so it should still be there. We'll see in a few minutes. Otherwise, we're calling the NJ rescue service. So it doesn't look like there's any crates here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and load up some more people. We'll go to, I think, Olsen Bay. And then we'll drop some guys off there. And then we'll probably start making our way back to the airport and back to all the other areas. You know what I can do? Is there... I think there was... Is there a command? So P help. Here we go. Let's reset this. So P cap we know. P station name. Reload peds. So we need to do that. Okay, so we need to do reload peds. And we also need to do despawn peds. I think that's something we need to do right now. So let's do question mark despawn. Despawn pets. Is that one word? Yes, it is. Despawn pets. But can you see like all these guys just stay here? I don't know why they stay here. Is there an option for us to reload the stations? No, there isn't. Well, not one that I could see at least. So let's just do. So we did reload pads. We did despawn. Let's do reload pads, and let's do what, like 20. But yeah, can you see poof, and then you just get like all these. Wow, that's a lot of people. Okay, let's just despawn them. Did they actually despawn is the question. Okay, so they removed, but we still got some. Maybe if I despawn again. No, these guys are stuck here. It looks like forever. Okay, fine. Let's just go and reload heads. Oh, wow, that's... Loads quite a lot of them in, doesn't it? Oof. It actually loads too many in for me. It's lagging. Despawn pads. Okay, and then reload heads, and let's do like 5. That's better. The performance is better. I still don't know why the other guys haven't despawned, but oh well. Alright, cool. Let's get this up and loaded. We've got Alt Hold on. We're gonna clear my waypoint in. Let's go and load some passengers. I think we need to do P cap 28, and we're gonna do P load, and we're going to Olsen. P load Olsen? Yes. So we're going to Olsen, and then we're gonna go to hospital. Let's go airport. Airport. P load airport. No one for the airport. Okay. Cool. So we're loading up. How much fuel we got? 2,000 plus minus. That's cool. We also are going to go to the hospital. So let's do P load. Hospital. No one for the hospital. Okay. That's fine. Who else is there? Yeah. Soyan. Oh, this is right here. Okay. Let's go there then. And do P load. Oh. No. Question mark P load all. Okay, cool. So we loaded everyone. Let's go actually. So we're gonna go to Soin first, and then we're gonna go to Olsen and everywhere else. So let's set a new waypoint. Cool. New waypoint. Alt hold on. Waypoint system on. Increase altitude, please. I should start doing this. We're also gonna keep an eye out for crates and things. Monk, hey, what's going on? Welcome. Colton, hey. They must be for current missions. No, I think what I think is the issue is once we've saved the game and loaded it and saved the game and loaded it, it's kind of like bugged out a bit. Don't ask me why, but yeah, I think the Stormlink mission is kind of like bugged out a bit. But it's also, it's a pity because those people are actually adding a little bit of lag to the game. Cool, but we're almost here, which is cool. Let's start going down in our alts. Chat, if you see any crates, let me know. We're gonna keep an eye out for crates anywhere we can. Free money. Cool, let's just go down here. And, ooh, landing gear is taking a while. Wow, the wind is quite strong. Cool. That's all off. There we go. Cool, let's go and unload. So P unload. Cool, so 18 people, that gave us 540. Cool, so we're going to go to Olsen next. And then after Olsen, we're going to go to airport, I think. And then we're going to go back. Or we might just go back. I think the people we have in here is just for Olsen at the moment. Alright, cool. Let's clear the waypoints. Let's send the new one in. Alt hold on. We're going to 180. I should be fine. And let's go to the new waypoint. And I'll catch up with the chat a bit. You think we're going to make it over that mountain, chat? It's questionable, isn't it? Slightly questionable. What's happening? Yeah, I think we might not make it. What's our current altitude? Actually, we might just make it. Let's just set this to 200 just in case. Oh no, we're almost fine. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Let's drop this down again. Let's do 150. Cool. Keep an eye out for crates once again. Is the VTOL in the workshop? No, it's not yet. Is the landing gear automatic? Yes, it is. So the landing gear will automatically deploy it's in a certain range. I think it's like 10 meters or something. Chat that have been watching in the last couple episodes, you wouldn't remember. But yeah, we set it to automatic, where you can see how the wind is really pushing us. Look at that. Wow. There might be actually a crate on that island over there. Maybe. Frog Gaming, hey, what's going on? Welcome. Welcome back. Did I have a nice holiday? Yes, I did. Thank you very much, Alvin. Much appreciated. I did. It's nice to step away for a bit and take a little bit of break. No crates that I can see of at the moment. Chat. Once again, if you see something, let me know. Okay, so we're going to go down to Olsen Bay here. Land, drop these guys off. I don't know if there's anyone here at Olsen Bay that needs to go anywhere. So there's 10 to soil in for $80. I'm not going to do that for 80. I'm going to search though for some boxes here at the base and to see if there are any. I'm also going to take my old hold off and I'm going to start lowering ourselves down here. Hopefully not into some trees. Oh, let's go down, down, down. A little more forwards. Down, 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 down. Cool. Autopilot off, and let's just land right here. Cool. Let's unload these guys in. So P unload. Great. And that should give us. Ooh, that gave us 700. That was not bad. I'm going to turn the engines off here, chat. 1,700 fuel. And let's just have a quick look for some crates. Might just be some free money for us. Just go have a quick look around inside here. We could also sleep if we wanted to, but I don't think we need to at the moment. Crab, shells and things. I think we have also, what's that? No. I think we also have checked this out before. Just think. Top 5, yeah, top 5 will come out on Monday like it always does, chat. We've just missed one. Missed one, don't worry. Been one episode you guys have missed. I've only ever missed top 5 like twice in the last 3 years. So, small break. Yeah, small little break for me. What's my favorite product on the workshop? I don't know. I've got a lot of favorites. A lot of favorites that are really cool. Wouldn't be able to name one because there's so many cool creations on the workshop. This week on Great Hunters. Yeah, exactly. Well, no, we're doing Stormlink, but at the same time, we're trying to find some free money because free money is free money. Weapons DLC, I don't know. I think, didn't Dev say that they will be announcing it soon? In the last update? I can't remember. It should be, if you guys do the calculation, and I've said this I think every single stream, is if you go and take the last major update and add 3 to 4 months on top of that, that gives you the date of the next major update in Stormworks. Cool, there's some people here. Let's go back to base. So we're gonna go over here. New waypoint. Yes. Alt hold, cool. So we get alt hold on and that's on. Cool. So we're gonna go back to base, grab some more fuel. I also need to play with my gearbox settings, I think, because I think I played with them in the last episode. So I want to put them back to how they are meant to be, or how they should be at least. We could even... What island is that? Just in front of us. What island is that? It's an island that's for sale. I'm thinking, chat, just to go down there before we carry on. I want us to go down there and check to see if there is any crates or anything. So there might be a strong chance there might just be one. Breaking, entering, free money, exactly. Let's go down here for 2 seconds. Let's just see, there might be a crate down there. Let's have a quick look. Looks like there's just workbenches. Yeah, that looks like workbenches down there, doesn't it? Yeah, workbench, static workbench, and a boat build bench. I don't know if any of you guys know that there's actually static build benches in Stormworks. I think a lot of players don't know that. This one doesn't have a submarine base, does it? No, it doesn't. Cool, let's head back to base. Doop. Am I planning on selling jet fuel, crude oil? I mean, you can do it. But the thing is, the time it takes to load fuel into a creation is like, if you were, let's say you were trying to sell like 40,000 or let's say 400,000 worth of fuel, you would be sitting here for like about 4 hours to load that fuel in, unfortunately. Which is a pity, which is a really big pity. It takes so long to load fluid, and it's the fluid system. It is, you know, it is okay for creation, but if you're doing mass transportation of crude oil or something like that, it takes a long time. It does really take a long time to transport that stuff. Alright, cool. So there was no money on that island. You know, there might be one at beginner outpost. We haven't been there, so I mean, we can. How much fuel do we have left? We got 1,500. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to clear our current waypoint. I'm going to enter beginner island. We're just going to go there quickly and just check to see if there is one. Any boxes or any crates. I'm keeping an eye out on the water, but I haven't seen anything recently. Chat, you tell me if I've missed anything, but I don't think that's still right. I only have night vision binoculars. I need some regular ones. So chat, remember to remind me to get some regular binoculars inside my creation, please. Did you ever make a boat? Yeah, I've made hundreds of boats. Made lots of boats. In this season of the survival series, no, I haven't. Not yet. In this season. This is the first season where we've done a VTOL as a first creation. So we're at beginner island. I do not see any crates currently at the moment, and usually there is one here at the top. Let's just turn everything off and let's just go down here and let's just have a quick look. We're gonna get spotlights on too, and let's just see if we can find anything. Don't think there are any crates. I haven't seen any. Usually they're quite easy to spot, aren't they? No, unfortunately not. No crates today, chat. And I doubt there is one inside. Usually there's one up here on the grass area, but I haven't seen one. We can go over it and just have a quick look, but it doesn't look like there are any over there. This is why we have the windows underneath the VTOL to do that exact thing, or one thing like that. Okay, cool. Is that a crate down there? No, it's just the waves. Okay. Cool, chat. Well, let's go back up in our alt. Let's clear this current waypoint and let's go back to base, which is over there. Enter the new waypoint in and let's go. So it's 5. Nuclear powered helicarrier for creation number 2. I mean, we could do a nuclear powered boat or a coal powered boat. I'm gonna put the VTOL in the workshop. Yes, definitely going to do it. Seems like the new update for unlimited fuel on vehicles consume money depending on storage capacity. Well, there hasn't been any update for fuel in the last year-ish. Yeah, about a year and a half, 2 years actually. We've always had the unlimited setting for ages. What graphics settings do I have in Stormworks? I've got a video covering what settings I use. Go and check it out. Definitely go and check it out. I go through all the settings, what it does, what settings I use, etc. Quad VTOL for quick heavy lift. No, this thing has got tons of power on it. Same thing goes. Jet engines in general have got a lot of power behind them. You don't really need to worry too much about doing quad unless you were lifting like a huge boat. But I wouldn't really worry too much. Cool. Let's go down here. Let's land. We can also sleep in a few minutes. Cool. Let's go down. We can sleep in a few minutes also because it is starting to get nighttime here. I just want to go in now that we've got a little bit more money and go into base here. I need to fix my gearboxes. I need to remove some night vision binoculars and replace regular binoculars. Cool. So we got 5,000 cash. So we're getting very low on money at the moment, guys. Very, very low. Cool. Let's take this out and let's replace it with binoculars. Regular binoculars, because I don't have any at the moment. Cool. So we've got some regular binoculars in there now. That's perfect. Is there anything that we can maybe get rid of to get some more money? I mean, how much does all the equipment cost? Like firefighting extinguishers, they're 200 each. I mean, we could get rid of some of those. Those are pretty cheap. Those are pretty cheap. What about rope? How expensive is rope? Empty slots are 50. Rope are 200. Wow, okay. I mean, not that expensive, but not that cheap either. How much are these big rudders or control surfaces also those I know of? They're not that expensive. We're not even using the large ones, we're using mediums. Not that expensive. I mean, yeah, we're pretty strapped on cash, aren't we, chat? There's not much that I can remove. The only thing I can think of removing is possibly these displays. These displays is what? These displays cost a fortune. It's 8,000 each on those displays. You know, I'd love to keep them, but I think we're quite limited on cash at the moment. If I go and spawn this in, how much cash, how much fuel do I have in this creation at the moment? 1,300, so not much at the moment in terms of fuel. It's not going to get us almost anywhere, I think. This is a problem at the moment. You know what I think, chat, is let's go and just not spawn that in for now. Let's go and sleep, and let's see if we get any rescue missions that will give us like big money, big cash. That's fine. Stormlink, okay. A vehicle reports to be broken down in the oceans. That will probably be a towing mission, won't it? I mean, we can go have a look at it and see what it is. How far? Yeah, so that's transport a blue boat in the ocean to the engineer. That's going to be an absolute mission to transport that, isn't it? Especially with VTOL. Huh. Probably not a good idea then. What I'm thinking... Don't remove the displays. What if there's a crate map base? I don't think there is one. I mean, there is a small chance there possibly could be one. But, I mean, the only other solution which I can think of, chat, is to go back to one of our earlier versions of the VTOL where we had diesel engines, because that way we won't get that fast, but we would definitely be able to do much more missions. Blue boats are pretty small. I don't know how small or how big they are. What lights are those? Like the airport lights? There's no crates here, by the way, guys. We would have seen the crates when we fly over this. I think the best solution right now, chat, is to go back to one of our diesel versions of our engines. I think that's going to be the solution for now. What do you think, chat? What do you guys think? What should we do? I think the solution is to go back to the diesel version. I don't even know if I still have a diesel version of this. Possibly. I mean, we've got a very old version. Let's go and probably should have saved. I probably should have saved this first time. Let me save this, chat, and then we'll go back. I also wanted just to fix my... Let's remove some of the generators and let's add another gearbox on each side. Cool. So we've got that. Let's get some electricity to those new gearboxes. And that should fix that. And we'll set these to a 2-to-1 ratio for now. Cool. So 2-to-1 ratio on those. That should help us get some fuel. Well, it costs money to get fuel from the airport. That's the problem. You get charged for it. You can't just take it. I mean, the only one you could take it from... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, we can get free fuel from the airport. You're right. You're right. Bravo. Yes. You can, because we haven't bought it, but you can, in theory, still steal the fuel. Okay, yes, we're going to do that. We're going to do that. Cool. We should have enough fuel to get there. I mean... How much fuel do we have inside? I might just remove one of the displays. Oh no, 1,800. We should be good. We should be good. So we've deleted some generators, which given us money back. We've added a generator, which should make the engines a little slower. So let's go and turn this engine on. We're going to go up to about 20 RPS, and we're going to go straight down to one of the air bases. So O'Neill, Harrison. Let's go down to Harrison. And we're gonna go and steal the fuel from that. So we're gonna enter that in. We're gonna fly at, let's say, let's go at 150 alt today. Down, let's go out. Oops, whoa, very quick. Okay, so those gearbox changes we've just made have actually made a big difference to us. I think I'll be able to run a much lower RPS now. Let's go and throw that on. Let's throw that on. I probably want to get some nav lights. Oh, hello. What happened there? Okay, that seems a little better. Cool. I probably want to get my nav lights on, interior lights, brakes on. How is everything? Everything looks good. How's my fuel consumption? Okay, not bad. Can I get this a little bit lower without us sinking? Yeah, I can get that RPS a little bit lower. That looks alright. Probably want to winch that in. So let's do ramp down, and we're going to winch this in. I should probably be sitting down for this. Yeah, that's probably a very smart idea. Let's sit down before we open it or ramp up going at full speed. And we'll do winch up. There we go, and we're going to then try to at least do the ramp up without this harness completely in my way. There we go, ramp up, cool. +1 for nuclear VTOL. I mean, you could definitely do it. I don't know how powerful it would be. I mean, it's possible. Yeah, we'll have more than enough fuel to get there. It seems like fuel's going down much slower also. We do have a little bit of less top speed, but it's not bad. Be careful of lightning. I mean, yeah, we can drop down to about 50, I think. Maybe even 70. 70 alt. That way we can just hopefully not get hit by lightning here. Yeah, we could. We can definitely add something for fuel efficiency. We definitely could. We could, but where is a good question. I mean, I'm trying to think where we could add it. We could get rid of this artificial horizon and put another little screen here, like a little data, like an NJ data screen. That could be a little cool thing to put here. So yeah, maybe we'll put it there. That way we can definitely see how much fuel we're using. Do you think there should be hydrogen engines? I don't know. I'm not too sure. I mean, there's so many features that I want that I think take priority over adding new engines. For example, like I think one of the #1 requested features is co-op building. That way you can build with your friends in an editor. So let's imagine let's say me and one of you guys were building. We could be in the same editor at the same time, and we could be working on the same vehicle at the same time. So I could be like, okay, well, I'm going to do the engines and you do the bridge. And you could start building the bridge, and well, I could actually visually see that. I think that is a super, super cool feature. Super, super cool feature. Ezra, hey, what's going on? Welcome. You're not that late. We've only been going for about 58 minutes, plus minus. Heads up display, yeah, we also need a head up display. That would be quite useful too. Could definitely do one. We could definitely do one. Okay, so we're gonna land in here and hopefully steal some fuel from these people. Hopefully. Cool. So let's get all of our autopilot stuff off and let's go down. Altitude here. Cool. And then we're just going to wheel ourselves straight down into this area. Cool. That was probably a little bit too quick, but we have our brakes on. Let's get brakes off. That would probably help, wouldn't it, chat? And you can see we still got the hose here from the last time we refueled. Oops. From the last time we refueled. Made a mistake, chat. Brakes. Okay, let's go and turn these engines off. Cool. Let's go and load up. I think I have a hose somewhere, don't I? Yes. So hose, and we're gonna go into there. Why? Pump out. Yes. Oh, we only got about 2,000 liters here of fuel. I guess we could fly over to the other base, couldn't we? And steal their fuel. Yeah. We'll fly over to the other base and steal their fuel. I think I can refuel these. I can't actually refuel the pylons. I didn't add any refueling capability on the pylons. I don't think. Okay, cool. So that is going. We've got 1,200 liters. So you can see so you can see how much fuel is coming out of here. Okay, so liters per minute, 1,000 liters a minute. So if you were to load up 6,000 liters, or 6 minutes, if you load up 60,000 liters, it would be 1 hour. It'd be 1 hour of waiting in game. Yeah, can you imagine that, chat? So it looks like we're getting full fuel. So I think this tank on the right is full. So let's go and possibly do the other side. Yeah, I think this side is full. Let's go over here. Go. Well, do I have pumps? I can't remember if I have pumps or I removed the pumps. Anyway, we'll see. We'll see. How much does it cost to fill it from empty to full? Probably quite a lot. Jet fuel is really expensive in game, really expensive. And we have just gone and almost finished the fuel. So we're 3,000 liters. I think this central tank up here is now currently filling itself. Yeah, the two side tanks are full. The central tank is filling itself currently. That's why it's doing a trickle fuel refuel here. So we could fix that by just going into the other side. Doop. There we go. I'm also going to, while I'm here, chat, I'm just going to grab my binoculars before I forget. Alright, cool. Is there more fuel? No, there's no more fuel. Okay, so that's it. We're done with fuel. I mean, we could go over to O'Neill and steal the fuel there. I think that's probably the best solution too. Let's go and steal all the fuel there. That will just give us a little bit more money back. Cool. Let's go out of here. I'm gonna try and get out of here. Let's do key switch on. RPS is good. It's gonna be quite tricky. I think we're going to go up in alt and then do a rotation around. We'll see how that works. Up a little bit, like so. Not too much up, just a little bit. And then we're gonna rotate, go forwards, rotate forwards, rotate forwards, down. I think we can even lower our RPS, couldn't we? Yeah, let's probably get our RPS down to about 13. I think 13 is just enough to keep it running. now that we play around with the gearbox settings. Okay, so we're out of the hangar. Let's just get a little bit further away from it. Let's get alt hold on, which is at 70, and let's get our new waypoint in, and let's get our alt hold on. Let's get our alt up to 170 because there's going to be some mountains and things that we're going to have to get over. I'm also keeping an eye out for crates. I haven't seen any yet. We're going to go straight to airport. Cool, so fuel seems to be going down a little bit slower. Not that great. How do you build a custom build autopilot? Well, you can use one of the existing ones, or you can go learn some trick and some math, and then you can do it very easily with logic. Cool. What I did for my one, so I think it was TT's autopilot that we used. So I used a really good autopilot to start with, and then I just added some custom features to it, and I also added the waypoint queue to it, which is another cool feature. And that's how I got my marine radio. What am I saying? Radio. That's how I got my autopilot system. I take no credit for the actual autopilot logic itself, but it is triggering stuff if you guys want to go and learn that. I mean, there could be a case there might be some crates down here, but I didn't see any. I didn't even see the fuel or the coal buying and selling station there. There should be one down there. Didn't even see it. Maybe it hasn't loaded in. Maybe I just missed it. Hashtag lightning crashed my helicopter. Yeah, it is very possible. If you guys, some of you saw previous episodes where it happened a lot. It happened a lot to me. It's not fun at all. It's 235 altitude right now. So we have two systems running. We have the alt hold and AP autopilot and alt hold systems. So two different systems, completely independent of each other. You can run each one of them without each other, but they are designed to work in tandem with each other. Those don't require much higher math. Yeah, alt hold and heading hold don't. No, you're correct, because there's only one point of reference. You're only comparing current altitude to desired altitude, or current heading to desired heading. That way you can just use a PID for it, or PID, for that basic, calculation. But if you're going to something else, then you probably want to do a little more research. Okay, cool. Let's go land down here. We're going to open up the hangar, and then we're going to try and refuel in here. But the thing is, if you've checked out one autopilot, they're all the same, to be honest. Only difference you're going to see is if they have waypoint queues or data that's stored into them. That is one difference that you'll see between all of the different ones here in Stormworks. What else would you see in difference? You might see different screen, so a lot of them will maybe be on a different screen compared to the other one. So that could be a big difference between the ones you see. And then just like additional features, like extra features, those are the differences that you might see between, other ones on the workshop. Take brakes off. We're going to try and go in quite nice and smooth here. The PID tuner is cool. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. I take no credit for the actual graph itself, but for the concept of tuning a PID, I do. Cool. Let's go. Should we turn off? Yeah, let's turn off. Yeah, just having a way to visualize your what's happening with your PID, I think is very useful. Cool, so we're going to refuel here. Currently what's happening is there's 5 fuel tanks, but there's 3 fuel tanks that are actually properly happening on the VTOL at the moment. So what's happening is we're refueling these side tanks, and there's a pump that pumps it up into this main tank up here and in the wings. So you can actually see them if I don't want to get hit by this. But if we go in here, this is where we have some additional fuel just in here. Oh, I just got hit by my propellers. I knew that was going to happen. I knew it. I mean, we could actually disconnect the engines directly and pump into the wings. That actually might be a quicker way of refueling. We can try. I mean, it's not going to hurt anyone. We were to disconnect, drop this, disconnect this, connect that. Yep, there we go. So we're now pumping directly into those wings instead of into the side fuel tanks. Cool. It's quite useful, isn't it? That should take quite a lot of fuel on the wing. And we can even go up there and see. Oh, we can go up there and see. Yep, there we go. So you can see all the fuel and it's going in. Nice. All loading up in there. Am I going to upload to the workshop? Yes, I am. I say it every single episode, guys. We are going to upload it once we finish it. Once it's in its final form and it's completely done with everything I want, like cameras, searchlights, and radars, I will. Definitely will. I never expected you to become a fuel thief. Well, we don't have money. So what do you want me to do? Either we end the stream right now, and then you guys can go and do something else, or we can steal some fuel. So we're stealing some fuel. I think these are, how much fuel do we have in our creation at the moment? Ooh, that's better. We are still loading with fuel, so I'm happy with that at the moment. We can actually jump up and see. Just remind me, chat, to reconnect that hose, because otherwise we're pretty screwed. Cool, so that's about, I would say about 80%, plus minus. I need to paint the Jolly Rogers somewhere. Yeah, we could. We could definitely do that somewhere. Okay, we're still learning fuel. It's starting to slow down a bit, which is fine. See where the level we are right now. I do need to fix some of the stuff here I have there. And then we can also maybe play around with adding those exhaust onto it. I haven't bought this island. I don't think I can afford this island. I think this island is way out of our budget. Custom fuel tanks? Yes, everything is custom fuel tanks on this. Yeah, I don't have 120,000 free. You love the look of the VTOL? Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's based off of Osprey, but obviously with my own unique touches and things to it. Cool. So we've actually stopped using the fuel, so we're going to disconnect this and reconnect it to my engine, which is quite useful. And then we're going to just refuel this tank and the other side tank over there. I'm just going to completely use all their fuel. We're just going to use all their fuel. Why not? Do we have any missions besides that towing stupid mission? No, we only have the towing mission. Is there somewhere for us to sleep here? Okay, what I'm going to do, chat, is this should all be off, shouldn't it? I'm going to go and turn the lights off in this creation. So off, and the only thing we have on is the brakes. And I'm going to go and sleep until the next day, and hopefully we get a new mission. I think there's a bed in here. Or is it downstairs? Might be downstairs. Let's go and check. Oh, I'm sure there's a bed here, isn't there? Am I going? Guess there's no bed. Okay. Thought there was a bed here, but that's fine. Cool. So we're still getting fuel. We're going to actually switch it to the other side. Done. What are you going to name it when you upload the VTOL? Probably just Survival Series VTOL. I usually keep it pretty straightforward. Do you guys want to play some basketball while we're here? Is there a basketball? I didn't see. Oh, there is there. Cool. We're playing some basketball. Let's go and play basketball. So. Okay, that was really high. I guess we can go further back. So you guys know that, I said this before, but you can actually use up, down, left, and right to rotate things in Stormworks. And then you can, like this object, if you want to throw it, you hold down E, brings it back, and then press E again to let go. There it goes. Doop. See if we can get one goal in. That was probably too far. Yeah, a little bit too far. I can sleep on the sofa. Okay. Too hard again. Too soft. That's about right. Maybe not. We can just try from here. Oh, almost. Hey, there we go. Got one. No. I can sleep on the sofa. Can I? Really? I thought there would be a bed. No, you can't sleep on the sofa. Or maybe I need to buy it. Maybe it's because I haven't bought it. But anyway, let's head off because we should be full of fuel. Yeah, we got 4,000 liters that we haven't used, which is okay. We don't have to use all the fuel here. You know, if we need to come back here another day, we need to come back here another day. Cool. Everything is connected. Yes, it is. Let's get this on, and then we're just gonna wheel out of here. Let's wheel out of here. Super strength. Yeah, exactly. Yes, yeeting the wall across the entire hangar. Cool. Let's head out. I think brakes need to come off. Okay, it's kind of bringing us into reverse, which I don't want at the moment. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to get brakes back on. I'm going to increase my RPS up here, and we're going to go up, and then we're going to go back, and we're going to go brakes off. Well, actually no, let's keep the brakes on. Let's go. Let's just get out of here. Get some lights back on again. Cool. So just nicely out of there. Happy days. Boop. There we go. Cool. So we're out of that area. We can get our spotlights off. Where should we go next, chat? I guess we can do possibly some more Stormlink stuff. I mean, possibly. Let's just go over here, and we're going to sleep until we get another mission. I think would probably be a good option. A new waypoint. Let's clear the current one first. I don't even know where the current one is. New one. That looks fine. That looks fine. That looks fine. Let's throw all that on. Cool. That's not high enough. In altitude 130. There we go. Yeah, it's going up now. Good. How do you use the pylons? What do you mean? Well, they only spawn with fuel. I actually can't refuel them. And we designed them. I turned the feature off, but we designed them that when they were empty, they would just drop and they would land somewhere on someone's house. But yeah. At the moment, that's how they design. They don't have any fuel on them at the moment because we haven't actually had any money to spawn them in. So that's why I haven't used them yet. Cool. Let's go and land over here, and we're gonna just go and sleep inside that little area. And turn everything off and turn all this off. Keep the brakes on, of course. Stay away from those blades. Cool. Let's just go inside here. I think the bed is at the bottom. There's a couch, and there's a bed on the outside here, if I'm correct. Yes. Okay, so let's sleep, and let's wait for another mission. The mission expired. Hangar at Three Rocks Coast Guard is on fire. Okay, so there's a fire mission. It's at night. It's okay. I guess, guys, I'm sorry, but you're going to have to deal with a night mission tonight. So where is this mission? I hate the creator of Stormlink needs to change their icon pack because it's the same as missions, which is quite irritating. No offense to the creator, but I'd love to see them change it so that we can actually make sense of what is a mission and what's Stormlink. Makes sense. Let's go and increase this all up, and we're gonna get a new waypoint in, and I'm gonna fly you guys manually right now over there. So we should be building up our RPS. Let's get all our lights on. Spotlights can go off, interior lights on. Cool. Okay. Let's get our alt hold off. Let's do manual flight now. So 2. And I'm going to fly you guys manually. It's going to be interesting. Should be alright, actually. Got a little bit of the shakes, but... Oh, I'm also going to disable my gyro. That way I can really fly you guys nicely there. So adding a spotlight on is not going to help us. We're just going to have to try our best here. Fly over these mountains. Give you guys an idea of what everything looks like. We're going to go and cruise up here. And you can see without the gyro on, this VTOL becomes a lot of fun. A lot of fun. You can do really cool things with it. Of course, it is best to keep the gyro on. I do recommend keeping the gyro on. But if you want to do tricks like this, not tricks, but just having fun flying it, then you can really have some fun. And no, I'm not flying underneath that bridge. I'm not doing that at all. Cool, let's just keep our altitude quite up. Okay, I'm going to get my gyro back on, and I'm going to get all that stuff back on, guys. Just because it's going to make my life easy, and I can chat to you guys at the same time, which is very useful. Cool, so that's going to get turned on, and we don't have any more mountains that we need to worry about. What else? Stormboy, hey, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Lightning? No, we don't have any lightning. When will DLC weapons come out? I don't know. I've spoken about it, I think, every single stream for the last 3 months. Do a barrel? Yeah, you can. We could do it. I'm not going to do it now. We're going to put that fire out. Not enough time for playing. We need to put the fire out. I mean, isn't it jet fuel at this base too, chat? We might be able to steal the jet fuel from there if we wanted to. Why don't I have nav lights on the wings? I thought I did. Maybe I deleted them. Yeah, I did have them. I don't know what happened to them. Or maybe I do it. Yeah, I'm almost sure I did have them. I can't remember what happened to them. But I used to have them. You take us close to the blue boats. We're not going to the blue boats. Cool, we're gonna go and put that fire out. That's apparently too big for these guys here to put out. I don't have my alt hold on apparently. That was interesting. Okay. I thought I had my alt hold on, but maybe I didn't. Yeah, let's go and land. Yeah, let's go and put the fire out. Extinguish the fire, okay. That big that I need to fly from the other side of the map. Put the fire out. Well, let's just go touchdown. Let's get our spotlights on while we're here too. We'll get our RPS down so we don't go flying away. I'll probably need a fire extinguisher. Useful. I'm not going to put a firefighting outfit on for this. I do not think that's necessary, chat. Oh yeah, there's some jet fuel over there if we wanted. I mean, can I reach that? I should be able to, yeah. Oh, that's an easy 3,000. Probably cost me that much in fuel, but oh well. I mean, what's the chance there's some crates here? I highly doubt there are any crates over here. I'm going to turn this light on though. Wow, that's super bright. And I'm being sarcastic, chat. I'm going to check in here for a box. I think we put a fire out in here before, but no, there's no boxes. Okay. Yeah, you can still see I've got some firefighting equipment there from the last time I did the mission. Do I play any other games? Yeah, I play quite a few other games. I play Squad, I play Microsoft Flight Simulator, I play all kinds of things. Recently I've been playing... What have I been playing, chat? I've been playing Carrier Command 2 quite a bit. It's very addictive. And I've also been playing... what is the other one? Oh wait, I've been playing Mini Motorways. That's been really fun too. Did a couple of videos on that too. Or I did one at least. But mini motorways is quite fun. Let's turn my VTOL off, and I'm just going to sleep here, chat, until we get another mission. Cool. Well, that went straight through. So in here, let's turn that off, and let's just turn all this off. We'll leave the brakes on, of course. Why don't I show it on my channel? I do show it on my channel. I don't show that much of it on my channel, but I do show other games on my channel. Can I not sleep here? I cannot. Oh, that's great. Cool. Didn't know that my person was ghost. Okay, I guess I can't sleep here. Their beds. No. Their bed in the corner? No, there isn't. Okay. So much for that idea of sleeping here. I guess we're going to. Oh wait, there's nothing in there. I guess we're gonna move on then. We're gonna move on from here. We don't have any other missions, do you? I mean, let's go over here and let's go and sleep over here. So on, up, keypad, new waypoint, alt hold's good. And we'll just fly over to that other place. We're going to sleep until daytime, hopefully get another mission. Cool, so full autopilot. Hopefully we don't crash. Hopefully being the keyword here. With the Ben VTOL, yeah we can. At the moment it would make sense. But the thing is we would then lose a lot of these seats. And I've equipped it with all these seats just for Stormlink. I mean, we could even make a bigger one, but I need a hangar. I need a bigger hangar, chat. I mean, we could even put a bed just like underneath it, but that would ruin what we've tried to make a nice looking survival creation. NJ, you should play Landlord Super. What the heck is that? Is that like a simulation game? So we're just gonna fly over to that area, and that should be nice and quick. Hopefully, at least. You can see some AI stuff down there. I think it's a boat. I think being the keyword. Let's just get rid of that equipment. Grab night vision, and yeah, that's a boat. It's a little boat there. Where's that towing mission? It's over there. I think it's a big boat. And I don't want to risk that for the little bit of amount of money that we're going to get for that mission. I'm not going to risk it. Make it longer. We've already extended it quite a few times. I mean, we could extend it again. Just remember that every time we extend it, we add more weight. But remember, we looked at the original version a few minutes ago, and it was like super compact in conversion. What the hell is Stormlink? Stormlink is a mission mod that adds additional missions for you to do. So you play like transport missions and things. It's quite cool. And sorry about my voice, guys. My voice is going today, but I'm still here. Cool. Let's land over here. We're gonna sleep. I'll probably look for some more beds and things. How am I coming along with SnowRunner? Yeah, I haven't played it in a while. I got over it. I think, you know, it becomes quite repetitive after a while. It was fun doing the first. I did the first map, and then I did like half of the second map, and then I was like, well, I want this part, and I couldn't unlock it, and I just got over it. And then I moved on. And I think that was the same time I started playing like mini motorways and Carrier Command and other games. But kind of got put in the back burner. Cool, let's sleep here. What's the chance it's going to give us another mission, but at night time? Yep. Yeah. Another fire mission. Exactly when it goes nighttime. Okay, that's fine. We can go and do that. Oop. Jump in here. Engines back on. I think I think it's exactly the same spot. Yes, wow, it is. It's exactly the same spot. Oops, not just yet. I put the autopilot on a little bit too quick. There we go. Our own fuel. Okay, we've got 6,200 fuel, so we've got quite a bit of fuel left. Did I have a good holiday? Yes, I did. Thank you. I did have a good one. What country am I from? So I am in the UK. I'm originally was born in South Africa. Is that an AI boat? That's yes, that's another AI boat that seems to have had disaster at sea, unfortunately. There's quite a few of those. Already pretty good capacity right now, I think. Yeah, we're at 28, which is quite a good capacity for doing Stormlink missions. They need to be more careful with the fires on the island. Yeah, they do. They definitely do. What a screenshot that was a minute ago. Oh, you mean like when I did that? Looking at that guy? You guys can something new in YouTube is you guys no no sorry. I don't want to be hit by this. Please don't hit me. Oh, that was very close. That was very close, chat. Almost my VTOL almost just why did you okay, I can't believe my autopilot did that. Can't believe that. Sorry, what I was saying is something new to YouTube is you guys can actually clip videos or clip parts of the stream and then post it on social media. So post it on Twitter or on Discord and just tag me on it, which is always fun. That's a relatively new feature. It's similar to like what you see on Twitch, but YouTube's got it now. Cool. So let's just go and land over here. Try to. There's quite a lot of wind. Can I get some? I've got my spotlights on. Okay. I need to play flashing lights or like emergency simulators. I like emergency stuff. I prefer more of the engineering side of it, to be honest. I'm not an engineer by trade either, but I do like engineering stuff and figuring out how things work. I think is the main thing. I mean, Stormworks. At first. Cool. Let's go get our RPS way down. We'll keep the engine running though. And I've got some firefighting equipment on me already, and there's the fire. Probably would have been useful if I aimed my VTOL towards fire so we would have been able to see it. Now these hitboxes, if I'm I can't remember these hitboxes, they work really funny here. Like they don't actually go out if you face it. Yeah, I can't remember. I know one of the island's hitboxes are like super weird. The VTOL's gonna go for a swim. No, it's got its brakes on. Should be alright. Just hope I can put this fire out. Oh, I think, isn't this the one where you need to go on this side? It is. It is. Wow. Cool, so we got 3,000 for that, putting the fire out through the wall. Putting it through a wall. Fantastic. GG. GG for the fire. Alright, cool. Let's get back in here and I guess go back to that same island that we were just at. And we'll sleep again. Hopefully get another mission. What is down here? Oh, this is, I mean, you could buy fuel. Jet fuel's only 1.42, which is not bad per liter. Diesels, look at the price of diesel. Nothing in comparison. How much is it at the airport, by the way? Fuel. In comparison. Ooh, yeah, look at the price of jet fuel here. 6.1 versus... Okay, chat, I have an idea of what we're going to do now. Okay, cool. So you know what we're going to do, chat? We're going to get a big fuel container. I'm going to strap it onto my VTOL. We're going to go and buy a ton of fuel. And we're going to go and sell it at the airport for some money. That's what we're going to do. So I need to go and build some way of transporting fuel. This is going to go terribly bad. I want to try. Let's set a new waypoint. Let's go to 500 alts. Let's set the new waypoint, and we're going to sell fuel. We're going to try to. It's going to hopefully give us some money quickly. RPS up, and who knows? This might go terribly wrong, or it might be really good. We are going to find out in a few minutes. Spotlight's off. Cool, and I can catch up with chat while I'm flying in that general direction. Or why the VTOL flies itself, rather. I don't know what happened to our... I'm sure we had lights on... Oh, you know what happened? We did have lights on the side. We deleted them when we changed from modular engines to jet engines. We deleted our navigation lights on the sides. We need to add those back on. And I'll probably add them on... Yeah, that's very easy to do. We might do that in a few minutes. Sleep. We will sleep once we get back to base. Yeah, the difference there, it's like a 5-to-1. So if I take 1,000 liters, if I take 1,000 liters of fuel, I'll get 5,000 for it. So even if I just carry 10,000, I'm gonna get 50,000's worth of money. So, and yeah, I'll save this design and I'll make a tank in the back. Exactly what is my current plan to do. Why did you change the jet engines? For speed and also for lifting power. We wanted to be able to lift crates and fuel and containers and things like that, and jet engines just give you the sheer power to do that, whereas you just don't get that same power with diesel. Unless you gear it up the heck out of it. But what we were doing, it made a logical sense to change from diesel to jet. Although it's costing us a lot more, it just gives us that benefit of the doubt back in what we need. Do it now, so it doesn't give emission at night? What do you mean? Sorry. $7.22. Yeah, it's South Africa should be what, an hour ahead of the UK, plus minus. Correct. Same like Europe, like France and things like that, should be on the same time zone. If I'm correct here in saying that. Oh, so we're not doing too bad, chat. We're managed to get our money back. We got 6,000 spare, which is not bad considering our tanks. What are our fuel tanks at? Fuel tanks are at 5,000, so we're pretty good. I'm going to drop my altitude now, considering that we are clear of, not 100. Oops. No, we're clear of Soy Island, I'd rather say. Whoa. Don't know what happened there. But okay. Would a massive diesel engine have just as much power? Possibly. Possibly, yeah. Sleep now so it doesn't give emission at night. We're going to sleep when we get back to base. We're going to outfit our creation as a fuel tank. So it just carries fuel. If you like to have 20 cylinders or something, well, we were on, I think weren't we on like 18 cylinders or something like that? In any case, on the last modular engine, we were using the small modular engines, which could be a big thing, obviously benefiting to the amount of power that we have. But yeah, VTOL got quite weird. But I mean, yeah, I'm pretty happy with the VTOL so far. what I'm going to do is I'm going to save it. I'm going to delete my harnesses. I'm going to remove my... I'm going to remove that little piece at the back, or the hatch. I'm going to remove the hatch. I'm going to remove all the seats, and then we're going to enclose this entire space, and then make it one big fuel tank. And then we should be able to carry quite a bit of fuel. We're almost coming up to base here too. Morgan, hey, what's going on? Welcome. Yeah, the only good thing is that when the VTOL does decide that it's gonna freak out like that, it doesn't actually just drop and sink into the ocean. It somewhat manages to save itself, which is quite useful. Quite useful indeed. Okay, so we're coming up to our base now. We're going to turn Alt off, and we're going to go down. What's our RPS? 18. Okay, cool. Now, this is where our RPS is going to be really useful later on, is once we start doing, once we start lifting heavy loads, that might be very useful to have a high RPS like this. Alright, cool. So we're just going to come in for a nice soft landing, hopefully. Cool. There we go. Let's bring it in. So I'm going to save this chat. So let's go and save that. And we're now going to go and get some big fuel tanks. So we're going to remove a few things in here, like all of this. This is going to be like a special, consider this like a special version, chat, which we will just use for today's experiment, shall we say. We're going to get rid of some of these stuff here. There we go. We're going to close all this in. You can see what we've moved. We're going to close this in. We're going to remove some of these seats, which I don't need. Cool. That seat's been removed there. This should theoretically all be sealed. Theoretically. We'll test it later on. Cool, and we're going to literally just go and build a tank. Now, I don't think we're going to fill the entire tank, chat, but I'm going to build a tank from here to, let's say, here. Actually, no, let's go. Can I do that? And that? Yes. I'm not going to fill the entire thing, chat. And we're going to add a refueling port here. So, an anchor. For fuel. And we're going to add a dial, so we know how much fuel is inside here. Or liquid, shall we rather say. We're going to add that, like so. And I'm also going to go on this side, and I'm going to add two things, chat. What is this? I'm going to add two things. I'm going to add a fluid meter. And I'm also going to add a fluid spawner. Now, you're probably thinking, well, actually, no, we don't need a fluid spawner, do we? No, we could just use this connected to capacity. So, capacity. And now if I spawn that in, it will tell me how much that area can hold. Now, that was a oversight because I can't actually access that area because of the hatch here at the back. So I'm actually just going to remove this hatch. For now, just for this version of the VTOL chat. So let's move that, grab that, close this all in, and let's just close that like that, and let's put, I don't know, chat, this is just a temporary version. Please don't judge me on how it looks. Okay, so that can carry 17,000, so that would make us almost 100 grand, almost 100 grand if we were to fill up that entire container. Let's go for it, chat. Let's go for it. One thing, yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. I am going to take this and connect that, and I'm going to come here. I'm actually going to add a spawner, and I'm going to spawn it with water just to see, firstly, if it's 100% sealed, which it should be. And I'm also going to see if it manages to lift, let's say, 50% of that. Okay, so that's 9,000. I expect it to lift that. I'm going to actually go with my full maximum. I expect it to lift that. Let's just try. RPS up to like 18. Let's see if it can lift that. I'm almost certain it should be able to do it. But you never know. Rather test before you do things. How much money do we have now? You should have quite a bit. Not enough to fill the pylons yet, though. Can we go up? Oh yeah, look at that. Am I missing a blade? Did I lose a blade somehow? I think I lost blades, didn't I? But the main thing we wanted to check was if we could lift it, and we can. So we can now remove that and put that in there. And we've got all this lovely space to work with. I am going to chat, however, just add a hatch here, just for some miracle that I need to get inside here. I'm going to add an emergency hatch, just for me to go in and out. You never know. You never know when you need to get in there. So we've got the hatch in there. Cool. And then we can go in here. Nice big area. I do need to add a fluid port though, so that would be quite useful, wouldn't it? There we go. Can I remove this? I can. Cool. Gives me a little bit more extra space to work with. Cool. Let's spawn that. Let's go straight over to the base and let's go and refuel. We're gonna go and land somewhere over here. We're gonna buy all the jet fuel. We're probably not gonna have enough to buy that much. How much money do we have? We got 0, so we can't even buy any. Okay, so we can't buy any jet fuel. Let's see. At the moment, at least. So let's do empty. Empty. That's fine. That's on full. Is there a fuel tank down here? Where is my spawner? Here. There we go. And I'm going to put these on empties. That means we should have some money. We got. So that will make us 20 grand. 30 grand. No, am I lying? I'm lying. That will make us 5 grand. 6 grand. Really not worth it, is it? How much fuel do we have? I can always buy fuel. I just need enough fuel to get there. Oh yeah, we've got way too much fuel. So let's reduce the fuel down to like 30%. That should be enough to get there. Yeah, that should be enough to get there, chat. And then from there, we'll figure everything else out. 500 ults. Let's go up. Get everything else on. You guys wanted me to sleep, but I think it's going to become daytime anytime soon. It's not going to be enough to fill up the entire tank, chat, but it will be enough enough for us to start making some money, which is what I want to do. Let's go forwards here. Make sure I don't hit the rotor blades on the edges. Yep, I just did. Right, it's fine. I will respawn this in. And hopefully not hit the blades again. Into that in, into that in. That on, that on, that on. And now we're going to try and go out here without hitting the blades. Oh, not that fast. Looks about right. Keep on going forwards. Oh, no. Go down, down, down. Oops, no, down. I think I put my RPS up too high, chat. I'm going to hit that right blade. Or am I fine? I think I hit that right blade. It's fine. Let's just get out of the hangar and we'll sort that out in a few seconds. Oh, I think I put my RPS up too high. That's okay though. Let's go down. Get my brakes on. Let's get repair torch. See, this is why I have the hatch. Because I need to come in here every now and then. Let me just fix that. Oop. So to fix it, just have to go like that. Grab welding torch, There we go. So that should be fixed, and that should be fixed. Cool. Now we can take off. Cool. So that should be reloading in a few seconds. Let's get our RPS up. Altitude on. It's waiting for it to sort itself out. There we go. Hold on. Autopilot on. Got a little bit too much RPS for it. I didn't break any other blades, did I? No, I didn't. Cool. Yeah, I could have deleted the expensive displays, but I didn't. They are so expensive, those displays. I mean, you know, I think we have enough fuel to get there, and then we've got 17,000's worth to buy. Where did we get that money from, chat? I thought we only had like 5,000. Oh well, we've got a lot more money. So, oh no, we reduced the amount of fuel. So we're going to spend that much money on buying fuel over here, and then we're going to come up to the airport and we're going to sell it. And it's I think it's what, a 5-to-1 or 6-to-1 ratio for selling. So yeah, we're gonna get we should get quite a bit of money from that. Almost 100 grand. And we're going to do the face reel? No. Cool. But what plane is this? It's a VTOL. And yeah, it was inspired by a V22. Something that's quite fast, something that's not too slow, something that can do vertical and horizontal mode. That's a VTOL, and the most common one is a V22. That's why I went for it. I removed a bunch of fuel. Yeah, I did. I forget every now and then, chat. I do forget. Cool, so nighttime. So we do have night vision for goggles, so we can see. This is probably quite useful to see if we have any crates anywhere. But I don't think the crates would spawn in this far up. We wouldn't be able to spot them, I don't think. You know what, I could be wrong in saying that, but I don't think we would be able to spot crates from this high up. That would be too small. I mean, you could keep an eye out from directly below us, but we are quite high. What's the most favorite creation I've ever made? I don't know. It depends what you need to do with it, to be honest. I think originally, when we first started Stormworks, my most popular creation was the Coast Guard rescue ship that I made, the Lagar. Fly lower? No, I'm flying quite high just to miss the mountain range here. As soon as we get past the Soy Islands, we'll drop an alt. Besides that, what else is favorite? You know, the Seahawk is one of my favorites. The Dash is one of my favorites too. You know, all of my things are... I like all of my creations, to be honest. Do like a lot of them. Cinemax scenarios, you have to go. Thank you very much for the stream. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Thank you for coming out and hanging out with us and chilling with myself and the rest of chat. Thank you for that. And Ramd, we will fly a little bit lower. We're just gonna get past all of Soya here, and then we're gonna drop in our alt. And we go past all the islands here, lighthouse, wind turbines, and that's where we're heading. I think. So I think that's where we're heading. Yeah, looks like it. Cool, so we've gone past quite a bit of this, so we're going to drop down to about 200 alt. What's our current speed? Our speed is terrible. Why is our speed so bad? This is our RP. Oh, okay, speed's going up now. Okay, maybe it was just because we were dropping an alt. Well, they don't use that much fuel. They do use quite a bit. Jeez, oh wow, you don't know if I'm gonna have enough fuel to get there. I think Yeah, I think I'm barely gonna make it there with fuel. Wow, okay. Any way to hurry up this process? Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. Okay, so I'm pushing up on my keyboard now, which is actually increasing my altitude, but at the same time I'm getting a lot more speed out of my VTOL. Something to do with the gyro. That's something we still need to look at. But we are traveling at a much better speed, not using that much fuel. I turned it into a very janky tanker. Yes, I did. And we're going to see if that is going to pay off or not, chat. We're going to see if it's going to pay off for career mode or survival series at least. I can do it. Yeah, I can. Haphazardly though. RPS, 12 RPS, 600 fuel. Yeah, we're arriving here, so we'll be fine. We will be fine. Okay, so let's get all the autopilot stuff off. Let's go down in our altitude. And am I still generating enough power? I am. Great. And now we need to go and land somewhere, not obviously in the ocean, but somewhere here where we can have access to that that gantry that's got jet or got fuel on it at least. I think we're going to land where the bridge. Hello, why is there no bridge there? Okay, that's interesting. Something really has gone wrong with this game. Well, the save that we have, chat, because there's meant to be a bridge here. And that bridge is completely gone. So, yeah. Okay, so we're going to drop our VTOL here, obviously with my back towards the gantry. Luckily for us, the gantry that has got jet fuel on it is the one directly behind us, which is hopefully going to be great. Let's just go and land here. Yep, just over here. I think we'll be good. Let's brakes are definitely on. Let's get my RPS all the way down. 400 fuel left. Perfect. Let's jump out. Are we moving? No, we're not. Cool. We're not moving. Definitely not moving. And now we need to bring that gantry over here. Ooh, what connector does it have? Chats. I can disconnect that. I can disconnect that, can't I? Yes, I should be able to. I should be. Oh wait, no, I can just use. Okay, that's fine. Don't worry. I was almost having a heart attack here, thinking that I wouldn't be able to connect that. But I think I can connect it to one of these. Doop. So cool. And let's go and connect it. I'm gonna first connect it to my fuel tank, because I need some money. I can't see anything, chat. Ready? Okay, it is ready, yes. Can I pump? There we go. I really have to hold this. Am I losing money? Yes, I'm losing money very slowly. I'm not filling that up. I'm filling up my central tank, chat, before anyone gets any ideas. I'm gonna turn my engine off because I don't think we need it. Hopefully we don't move too much. We do have the brakes on. We have got the engine off. Fuel. How much fuel do you think we're going to need? I think about, if I was to guess, I'm gonna go with about, let's do about 3,000 liters of fuel, and then the rest we're gonna put into our main tank. I mean, it's not costing us that much, to fill this up. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay, so that tank is almost full. Or this right tank at least. So I'm just going to move this hose to this side if I can without falling in the water. There we go. So let's fill up this side, and we're going to get to about 3,000 liters, and then we're going to do our other tank, which is to transport fuel from base to the other area. So let's just go this side, disconnect this. We should be about 3,000, and now we're going to go into our main tank. Okay, so this is for transporting fuel. Now, this is the problem, is this is going to take a long time. A very long time. I'm transporting fluid, yes, with a VTOL, because it's like a 5 or 6 to 1 ratio. So, and we need money desperately. Am I live? Yes, I am. I'm live. I'm right here, talking to you through a microphone. Live. YouTube. I am. Perhaps sleeps to daytime. Sleeping doesn't actually change the speed of filling up, if I'm correct. There is no way to do that. And the only thing I'm worried about is the wind picks up. My VTOL's gone. I will not get my VTOL. It's going to end up in that water there. So I'm not going to sleep, unfortunately. I mean, we could... I don't even know if there's a bed here. We don't have any beds on the VTOL. So, yeah, chat, I'm just going to wing it. And we're on nearly 3,000 liters already. So 3 times 5. You know, ideally I would like to get this full to about 10,000 liters. And I can chat to you at the same time. How much capacity? Nearly 20,000. Did I close the door on the other side? Yes, I did. Almost 100% sure. Otherwise, it would not be filling up. There we go. I mean, we could always go and adventure up here and see if there's any crates or anything. Yeah, 17, 18, 19, somewhere around there. I did delete a few extra pieces at the back at the last minute, so I might have increased the capacity just by a bit more. But it's not going to be big enough to make a huge difference, I think. Doesn't look like there are any crates around here. I mean, if they were, they probably would be up here, wouldn't they? Let's go up here. I mean, they could also be underneath there, but... And you know what, the one thing I find sad is that these structures, I feel like they're so underutilized, because there's a lot of attention to detail in these structures. Like, look at this structure, it's really cool, and you hardly ever come here, or to any of these other places at least. I think they're very underutilized, but maybe that's going to change with new missions and things the devs are working on. Cool. Okay, well, there's nothing up here, and it seems like the wind is picking up, so I'm going to go back down, just hopefully make sure my VTOL is still there. Not in the water. I really, really, really hope it is still there. Yeah, the VTOL's still there. Cool. The wind hasn't... Yeah, the wind is not that strong down here, so that's fine. I'll probably turn my spotlights off, can't I? No, there's interior spotlights. Yeah, there we go. ETA is going all freaky, but that's fine. We are going to fly back up to... Do they sell jet here? No, it's diesel. Okay, I don't care about diesel. And I think that's diesel, and we're going to go here, yes. And we're going to sell over there, and we're selling for 5.6, and we're buying for 0.1 or something. So we're on nearly 8,000. So what, halfway? The crates are on top of one another. What do you mean? You really want to push my VTOL? Please don't. If it goes in the water, NJ rescue time, exactly. We will just use the NJ rescue service again. Being the key word there. I mean, we can have a quick look around here and see if there's any crates, but I don't think there are. I do apologize about my slightly squeaky voice today, chat. My voice just seems to be going. Not always a good thing, considering I make videos. I'm just gonna have a quick look around here for crates. You never know. Oh, there we go. Look, there's a crate there. Right there, chat. I jump over this wall. Doop. Yay. There's a crate there. We're gonna go up one of the ladders here. And there's a crate right there. Perfect. That's like hopefully 4,000. Okay, let's get a vote in chat. Chat, I want you to guess how much you think this loot crate is going to be. I want to see some votes in chat. We do 5,000, 3,000, 8,000, 10,000. What do you think, chat? Maybe there could be more controls in there or something for you to interact with. I just think there should be more missions. There should be more of a story mode. Or more of a, you know, things to play through, things to do. I love the dynamic missions where they kind of like build around you, but I want story mode. But that's me. That's my opinion. Well, the thing is, you can't have your armies pre-built because you don't have the weapons, so it makes a problem. And it's going to be cool because once we get the weapons DLC, everyone's obviously going to be rushing to see how they can best defend themselves or attack. So there's going to be very useful, you know, useful things to know. Okay, so I see a lot of people voting for 7,000. Nota here says anywhere between 9,750 to 10,000. Thanks for that one. 6,500. So it seems like you guys are all voting between 6 and 7 on average. Let's do it. Oh, chats! Nice. That was pretty close. 8,500. Nice guess. Most of you, that's a very good guess. You guys were very close. Very, very close. Well done too if there was anyone that did there say 8,500. There's no one. No one guessed 8,500. You guys, those are the I think got 7,000, probably the closest. Okay, how are we doing on our fuel? That means we can actually buy a lot more fuel, can't it? You know what, chat? I'm gonna buy some more fuel. I'd love to fill these. I would love to fill up my drop tanks. I can't. We're going to fill this up completely with jet fuel, and we're also going to refuel my VTOL with jet fuel, because we've got extra cash now. Or we actually don't have that much extra, but we do have a little bit more money. Oh wow, I'm actually just using the money that I just got. That sucks. We don't actually have that much money left. I thought we would have enough. Steak Plays said 8120. Did he? Oh yeah, he did. Congrats. Congrats, Steak. You got the closest to all of it. Congrats. Finding that crate was huge. Yeah, well, it's extra money. But what's going to be huge is if we can make it with all this fuel and we can sell it. That's what's going to be huge. Because this is our money. This is our money making. This is our ticket to make money. This right now, right here. So we're 4,500. Won't be taking long. Look at that. Hopefully this is what's going to pay off, and this is what's going to line our pockets for the rest of the series. Is this fuel? I mean, at a 5-to-1 ratio, that's pretty good. If I crash, yeah, if I crash now, I'm pretty screwed, correct? Because I've sunk all of my... The VTOL's moving, isn't it? I think now is a good time. I've sunk all my money into this. I'm going to stop there, chat. I know you're probably, some of you are screaming inside saying, well, you should put more money. I'm going to stop there because the wind is picking up and I'm slightly worried. So let's get this on. We're going to get RPS up to about 20. Well, let's do 17. RPS up. Let's get all my lights and things on. Let's increase alt. Ooh, nothing yet. Up again. Ooh, we're heavy. There we go. Okay. Yep, we're up. We're up. Fantastic. Okay, we're up in the air. Doors are closing. Everything's going down. Cool. We have a new autopilot, so we're going to throw that in. Alt hold is at 200. That's fine. Let's turn that on. Let's turn the autopilot on. We crash now. We're screwed. NJ rescue service? Anyone? No, we're fine. Looks like we're good. So we're good. Just gonna wait for the autopilot to kick in. We're probably gonna increase my altitude here to about 500 just to make sure we skip all of the mountains. Looks like we're good. We're getting a little bit of wobbles. We are losing altitude very quickly for some reason. Yes, very, very quickly for some reason. Can I change my altitude? Go to 500. Okay, well, that's fine. We're doing 215 knots. Wow. Well, I don't know how we get better speed now that we've got a heavier load. I don't know how that works. But, oh well. I'm not going to complain, chat. Yeah, I've got my alt hold enabled. It's not working that very well. I'm currently holding the up key manually, but our speed is very good. I think it's because my RPS is quite high. I mean, I could go into complete manual flight, couldn't I? Wouldn't even need to do the autopilot stuff. What if we disable the gyro? Oh, no, I'm not going to test the chat. I don't want to crash. Not going to crash. A lot of AI next to us there. This works exactly. It's working, isn't it? Doing pretty good. 220 knots, 500 altitude. We've got, how much money do you think we have, chat? About 50,000, 60,000 worth? It's gonna take a while to sell it. That's the only problem. What we kind of need is we need a tank that we can drop off and it kind of just sells it for us, and it's got like a keep active block on it. That's what you need. Once done, can I see your starter ship? Well, we've built quite a lot of starter ships before. I don't think we're building one today, or right now. Clock in game. I don't know what the time is right now in game. I'm guessing it's morning. Blaz, you were gone for an hour. You didn't miss too much, but anything fun, anything really cool? Don't worry, we'll be in the highlight video. We'll be in the highlight video, so don't worry about that. Stormworks God, give us a hurricane. Well, that's the thing, we're going to get natural disasters, probably, hopefully by the end of the year, I think. If the devs stick with their 3-month release plan. I think we just need to increase our RPS a bit with this load, but it definitely can fly. Definitely can fly like this. As you can see, we're flying right now. Cool. And if I let go of everything, see, it is working. It's just, I think it's, when it's going in one way, it doesn't like it. Let's turn everything off, and we're gonna go down manually here. We're also gonna get our spotlights. Oh, our spotlight's already on, okay. Let's just go down and alt. I've got my alt hold off and my waypoint off. Oh, I think the wind was behind us. That's why we were getting so much more speed than usual, chat. Well, that's my guess, at least. Is why we were getting such good speed out of this. All of a sudden, at least. Compared to normal. And let's just go down here. Wind is really throwing us. Oop. Okay, we're not going to go too close to that because I don't want to hit it. I'm just going to go close enough. I think brakes are currently on. Just turn around. Turn. And I hope there is a new connector point on that, because otherwise I'm not going to be able to sell the fuel. Cool. Let's get RPS down. Brakes are on. This wind is really pulling me. How much the wind is pulling us? Oh well. Is there... Yes, there is the points for me to sell. Fantastic. I need a rope. Rope. Or hose, sorry. Let's go and grab one of those. I mean, we could... You know what we could do, chat, is we could add another 2 ports on here. That way we could do 3 times the amount. We want to pump in, don't we? Pump. There we go, pump. Okay, so we should be making money now, in theory. There we go. Money, money, money. Look at that. So we get some good money out of this. We should, at least. Let's go and just turn my engines off. Oop. You can see the fuel. Look at the fuel inside there. I don't think tsunamis and Stormworks are most realistic. I mean, they're not, to be honest. But you're going to, you know, hurricanes, tsunamis, ice. Let's say hail, freak snowstorms. Those are the kind of things I would like to see. I think that's just my opinion. I think lightning is cool. I think lightning is a little bit too often. Tsunamis, not very realistic, but you know, hurricanes also not very often. But I think every now and then you should definitely get something. 50k? Yeah, probably somewhere around there. Plus minus. How much fuel do we have in our VTOL? Do we have enough to get back to base? Oh yeah, we got 2,000. More than enough. Let's go and see what's going on. So we've got about 11,000 liters left, and we've earned about 20k. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. I will add, chat, remind me to add another 2 ports on here, because then we should be able to do 3 times faster, because there is 3 ports on here, as you can see. So we should be able to do that. Well, radioactive rain, I mean, it doesn't exist at the moment, but I guess it could, because if you spill radiation, it kind of makes the whole area toxic, or makes the whole area full of radiation. So in theory, if it was raining, you would still get radiation, but no, the rain itself doesn't have radiation in it. Sam Creed, hey, what's going on? Welcome. Are there any other cheap sources for jet fuel on the map? Possibly, maybe up in the Arctic, but this is coal. You look for green to sell, and then black is to buy. So I just want to look at the selling first. So that's diesel, coal. Okay, so selling. Let's check north, and there is only 2 points to sell: diesel and coal. Okay, so there's no more here to sell. What about buying? So let's check buying. So you can buy 23. Wow, that's expensive. So you can buy 23. Nothing really useful here, to be honest. Yeah, so not useful at all. There's oil and stuff. We don't care about oil right now. We care about jet fuel. Let's check to see if there's any other ones to buy. There's oil over here, which is not really relevant. There is oil, not relevant. There is diesel, coal, diesel. Let's see. I think there's something here. That's where we are now. Other places. Oh, there's nothing else really. I mean, there's jet fuel cell for 3.8, which is not bad compared, but we're getting 5.6, which is better. We can buy. Yes, we know about the buying point there. Okay, what about on the island? I don't think there's anything else on the island. I think there's one down here, but this is diesel. Yeah, we don't care about diesel. Okay, so yeah, we got the best deal. They just announced the weapons DLC for Stormworks. Ah, cool. Should we all go? Let's go and read it. Let's go and read it, chat. How about that? Let's stop this for 2 seconds. And let's go and read the weapons DLC. Yeah? Let's go and do that. Let's go and see what the devs just announced. Chat. Alrighty, chat. We're getting there. Give me 2 seconds. Let me get my screen loaded. Alrighty, chat. Let's read this announcement that just came out. Probably be useful if I... 2 seconds, chat. Okay, chat, you should be able to see that. Yeah, okay. Upcoming weapon updates, upcoming minor updates. Cool. So, in the coming weeks, we expect the launch of the weapons DLC store page, including an announcement of the release date. We also have some minor updates planned to pave the way for the weapons DLC, providing much needed functionality, as this isn't specifically a weapon, and can also be formed part of the main game. Okay. We are currently working on the store page. The weapons components, some weapons, first-person weapon items, okay, and the AI enemy air and sea force game mode. Okay, so there's a new game mode that they've kind of said there. Oh, hold on. There's some pictures. These are pretty cool. Yeah, some pretty cool pictures here. So you can kind of see an explosion over here, and you can see there is a gun at the end of this helicopter that's shooting down there. Okay, it looks like quite a small caliber. That's pretty cool. Okay, we're excited for the weapons update, and we still want to add more to the update. Okay, the wait is coming to an end. Thank you for your patience. Okay, so they've only given us one screenshot of a weapon, which is that. That's it. What else have they said here? We have some changes planned for seats to make it easier to aim vehicle-mounted weapons. Some changes to the radar to make it more effective detecting distance not yet loaded in vehicles. Okay. More analog radar signals, add-on settings, and several others. Okay. We're also planning to do more community engagement and planning to start doing live streams of Stormworks where we can chat directly to the players and answer your questions. Keep an eye out for scheduled streams. Okay, cool. So they're doing some live streams. Nice. This is also going on while we continue to work on a series of other minor and major updates that we will announce when they are more developed. Okay. So, not that much, chat. Not that much that we're getting this week in terms of information. Kind of just saying that they're working on it still, and we should be getting it soon. You know what, if the devs are coming out here and putting a whole page for a whole announcement just for this, and they're saying that the wait is coming to end, I would say probably next week they would launch the store page. That would be my guess. Within a week or two, they would announce. They would probably put the store page out. That's what I would guess. But that's what I'm guessing, if anything. That's what I'm guessing. What do you guys think, chat? What do you guys think? Do you think week or two? I think so. I think it's going to happen in a week or two. Is it a paid DLC? Yeah, it is. It's going to be, if I was to guess on the price, it'll be like $4.99 or $5.99. It's going to be super cheap. Super cheap. You're going to go play Stormworks now? Okay, cheers, bye. Your videos are very helpful. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Not very interested in weapons. Okay. I mean, you know, weapons won't be everyone's cup of tea, to be honest. I think it's going to be very unique, but I mean, this is our first first screenshot of weapon in Stormworks that we've seen. So you can see, like, this is what I would imagine. This piece here is what I would imagine to be the ammo box. And you can see behind it, just over there where my cursor is your actual gun. And you can see the explosion that's coming from that. So this is where having an attack helicopter with a pilot and a gunner is going to be super, like, really cool. Really cool. Oh man, you can do so many cool things. Imagine multiplayer. Have a team. Each team gets their own helicopter, and first to get taken down wins. Cool. Okay, chat. We're going to continue. We need to go and get our fuel and things. We need to do a few things. So that's enough with a little announcement for this week. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed seeing that and something a little bit different here in the survival series. Let's go back to the game, chat. Alrighty, so we're back. We're still selling fuel. I probably should have left this running instead of waiting for it. So we're making some good money. Look at that, chat. Look at the amount of money we've made. Look how much money we have made just by adding this little fuel tank. Well, not really little, but adding this fuel tank here at the back of our creation has been super useful, I think. The weapons DLC is going to be the bomb. Yeah, it's going to be pretty fun, I think. You have no friends to play this game with, and I will ever have enough. Well, that's why I think the devs are, you know, they're going to add the AI forces, the hostile forces, which is going to be a new game mode. I'm guessing that when you start a new save, you'll choose this game mode, and then you'll have a force that you have to fight. So this will add a whole new, like, career, and we can even do like a survival series where we just, or maybe we could, that's a pretty good idea, and a whole brand new series. Yeah, 40k, 48k, nearly 50. We'll get more than 50, I think. Yeah, we'll have more than 50. We'll have more. We'll actually have way more than 50. So yeah, we're getting a decent amount of money from this chat. I mean, I don't know how much do you get if you return the fuel back once you sell it? How much do you get? For example, we have like 3,000. You get the same price that you paid for it, I guess. Yeah, you do. So weapons DLC is coming soon. I would guess within a couple of weeks, 1 or 2, 3 weeks max. But that's my opinion. I said it's not the devs' comments. I'm no way officially connected to the devs. Don't work for them, so that's my guess. But yeah, I would say terrorist hunt series. We could. I mean, there's so many add-ons I'm going to do for weapons DLC. That I've got so many. I don't know how much fuel we're transferring either at the moment. AI helicopter just above us. So yeah, but what, 70,000? I think we'll get 70,000 out of this. Probably about 70,000 is what I think we'll get. I think that's what we're gonna get. Image on the update page is a big missile, so I think so. Yeah, but I think it's just I think it's just a Steam Workshop image that the devs have used. I don't think it's actually anything there. Do fuel prices fluctuate? I don't think they do. Do they, chat? Fuel prices stay the same. They just the different areas. Oh, or was there something the devs did with that? I can't remember. But I think the fuel prices stay the same. I could be wrong, chat. You guys know how much updates there's been in Stormworks, but I think prices stay the same in their locations. You've always wondered what the black crosses are for. What, these things? These are locations or shipwrecks or things to go and visit in the game. I see many weapon DLC videos, and we'll have bomb, minigun, cannons, and more. Yeah, there will be. There will definitely be. Will they have missiles in DLC? I don't know. What's the best way to get money? What I'm doing right now, I think. We're making a very good amount of money. Okay, it looks like we're almost about at the end of our carriage. Fuel. I think. If you don't get missiles, you'll make them. Exactly. Exactly. We've already got missiles in game, they just don't explode. So I don't see why the devs would replace that whole ecosystem, if that makes sense. They wouldn't just make all missiles obsolete. I think the whole idea of Stormworks is to build stuff. So I don't think they'll just give you a pre-made missile that, you know, is tracking heat signatures and things like that. I think you would need to build it. Whether we would get a missile that would just shoot straight, yes, I think we would get that. Like an unguarded missile, I definitely think we would get those. 800 fuel left and we're done here. Fantastic. Exactly, just need warheads. Yeah. Warheads and maybe some other things. Maybe some other things for detecting, like maybe like a mini radar. Because if you can imagine, if you have a 1x1 missile, let's say a 1x1 missile, you don't want to strap a huge radar onto it to make it guided. So that's another idea, but we'll see. We'll see if the devs do that or not. 100, cool. I'm detaching it. I'm stopping it. Chat. Whoop, whoop. 77,000. Thank you very much. Please come again. We just got a ton of money for that. We do another run like that, chat, and we can buy a new base and build a much bigger VTOL. Much bigger VTOL. Let's get my engines on. Boop. It's up. Okay, this. And here. Put this on. Alt holds on to 100 at the moment. Engines are running up. Going. I'm past to the idea of explosive warheads you put on your own rockets. Yeah, exactly. I think that's gonna happen. Yeah, currently you can only make a 1x1 laser guided. Yeah, exactly. You can do 1x1 laser, but not radar guided, which is kind of what you want in theory. So I don't know. Maybe a mini radar. Who knows? Who knows? Cool. Let's go and throw this on and go back to base. Quad VTOL? Nah, we don't need a quad VTOL. We're fine with the VTOL we have at the moment. Make an electric plane for more fuel space. More fuel space. No. Electric isn't a way to go. Not for heavy loads, at least. Heat sensor. I would like. So you know how you can laser point things with a camera, or obviously a laser pointer. So with a gimbal camera, you have that laser mode, so you can push a laser around. I would like a handheld laser designator, if that makes sense, chat. So you know, like how we have the binoculars currently in game. I would like something that you have this, and you clicked 1, or you clicked B, or you clicked T, and it shot a laser down on your wherever you're pointing on your screen. This way you could then, you know, designate targets for you or your friends, or maybe for AI to do. So yeah, that's what I think. That's what I think, at least. But that's what I like to see. The handheld stuff. So I also need to remove this gyro, because this gyro, as you can see, because it's hooked, my throttle is hooked up through the gyro. Now if I hold up, look at my speed. 160. Big difference to if I let go of up. Okay, yeah, look, see how I've let go? This is now the gyro doing its own thing. Yes, I don't like that. There will be a small machine guns ranging large battleship cannons. Who knows? Who knows? You guys saw the same screenshot I saw a few minutes ago, so who knows? They should return the minimap. I know, the minimap is cool. I like the little minimap. But, you know, using on-screen map is a better way of doing it, I think. Possibly. Cool, let's go and land here. Can I build the stuff you have right now with 8K? No. Definitely not. I mean, I think this helicopter, this VTOL is like, what? 30,000 plus minus? I'll tell you in a few seconds. Let's go and land. Ooh, we can actually fill our drop tanks up for the first time. Let's see, how much does this VTOL cost? So the VTOL costs 31,000 with no fuel in it. Now, if you wanted, let me just save this quickly, chat. This is AP VTOL, and this is what my fuel carrier. Fuel carry, why not? Fuel carry. So if we go back to the original VTOL that we had, how much did that cost us? This cost us 15,000, the original VTOL that we had. But can you see how much this VTOL has progressed or changed in this life cycle? We went from this to this. Like, it's progressed so much in its life cycle, which is pretty cool. How do you feel about the latest Stormworks news? There's not much to talk about. I mean, most of the stuff we knew already. Obviously I will talk about it, but yeah, you guys will have to wait for the video later tonight for that. Yeah, around 16k. So I think you get 20 when you start a new career. So 16k is perfect for a vehicle. Des mentioned small guns to large cannons. Okay, maybe I missed that when I was reading it. But they didn't. Okay, they didn't mention handheld machine guns and things like that, if I'm correct. And I think they said in one of the Q&As they wouldn't do that. I could be wrong there. Cool. Okay, well, chat. You know what I'm going to do? I think I'm going to end the survival series here for today. We have finished on a really, really cool note, and we've done some really cool things with this, which is really nice. We've managed to go and do a fuel mission and make so much money. We do need to change our settings. So if you guys remember, we need to up all this, and we need to up all this. My voice is going, chat. I do apologize. But we can change all of these settings now for all of our fuel. There we go. Cool. So now everything should be full of fuel. Yep, there we go. So we got some little drop tanks here with 600 each in them. Cool. We've got our full tanks. 8,000 liters. Fantastic. So chat, I'm going to end today's stream over here. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, smash that like button. As always, if you're looking for more content, go check out my YouTube channel. Also think of joining the Discord server. And if any of you have missed any of today's stream, keep an eye out for the highlights video that will come out on Sunday. That will capture some of the best moments of today's stream. Some of the highs, some of the lows, and just some of the cool things. So guys, I hope you have enjoyed it. And until next week's stream, we will see you then. Goodbye.